Hey,
I'm all like,
I'm using a device I usually don't use, and it's funny how things are in different places.
yeah, no, totally fine. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. My name is Suze, for those that don't know me, and I get to be your Thursday girl for this duplication run. And I'm actually in the accelerator program. And it's been really amazing. And he really over delivers. I love that we've done so many of these different 90-day runs. And he really is full of knowledge. Eric Worre is really cool to listen to. I really like him. And I don't like a lot of people. No, I'm just kidding. I like everybody. But I actually really like him. I've now followed him for a few years now, and I think he's awesome. Hi, Bill. Hello. Do we start off with wins? Kaylee, do we start off with wins, right? Okay, let's hear some wins. Wins are the best, right? Even small ones, like you got up. Did you get dressed today? Did you put on some earrings? That's a win.
I have a win.
Robin.
So, in my town, we have an event this weekend, and I've been trying to get into it since January. And they had given it to someone else. Anyway, it's been this long, drawn out drama thing. And I finally just come to terms that I was not going to be able to be in Melon Days. And about 2 weeks ago, they called me and asked me if I could do it, that someone had canceled.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I am doing a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday. It's huge. There's so many people that come, and I did it last year and did really, really good. So this year I'm so ecstatic. So if they tell you no, that you can't be in an event, don't cross them off your list, because you never know what will happen.
That's so great. Events, especially this time of year, are amazing because everyone's kind of thinking Christmas, and they're thinking of, that big old holiday where we buy things.
Well, the temperatures are cooling off, so you're not like roasting under that sun.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
And I don't know if you've ever done a double space, so like 2 10 by 10 spaces.
I haven't.
It's a game changer.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. It just opens it up. People can walk around more. They're more willing to come in. So yeah, it's oh man, I love it. So yeah, I've got 2 spaces, and
yay.
So anyway,
well, yeah, good Robin luck kept to telling
me, do 2 spaces. So I did an event this summer with 2 spaces, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so nice.
That's probably a game changer, just to be able to have more people in, because some people don't go into booths if it's too crowded. I don't go into those because I'm just kind of like, I don't want to be like rubbing up against strangers, so I think that really does open up. And plus you can showcase the jewelry even more, just spread out and give people room. That's awesome.
And I had it so they walk in one tent and then they exit the other, so it's just a constant flow.
Oh, that's great. Oh, excited. That's this weekend?
Yeah.
Yay, Robin. Okay, you're gonna have to let us know how it goes next week.
I will.
Awesome. Yay. Any other wins?
I have an event this weekend.
Yay, Suzanne.
Usually my camping. So yeah, I go camping, and they do a flea market the 3rd Saturday of the month. And I've been doing, the most I've done there is $200. So last month was 100. So, but cool. I'm already packed up and ready to go.
Yay. Events are game changers. If you haven't done an event, I challenge you guys to just try it, just to see how it is. I used to do a lot of events back in the day, and I really miss them. I kind of want to start doing them again, just because the energy is different, the face-to-face is different. It's really good for just marketing and network marketing and all of that. It's just, there's so many good things about events. So if you've never done one, totally look up in your area. There's events everywhere. There's so many, you can just do a little one. Just go do a little one because they're fun. All right. Anybody else before we get started? Today's short and sweet, so it's not going to take very long. I don't think I see anything on Facebook. Bill says, I have 5 events over the next 5 weeks. Bill, you and Holly are crushing it at events. I know you guys enjoy that. That's so fun. Bill and Holly are a married couple that do it together. They're on my team, and that's so cool. I think it's fun to have somebody with you. I wish my husband did it with me. I think that would be fun. But I think that's awesome, Bill. Oh my gosh, 5 events in 5 weeks. You guys are going to be rocking it. I'm so excited for you. Yay. Especially this time of year, guys. It really is a good time. Good time to do events because the cooler weather, the Christmas holiday, everything. I need to event. I'm doing soon. Yay. Yeah, and learn from other vendors. Charmaine, that's really smart too. I did that. I always talk to the other vendors when I was at events, just because they were like veterans. They've been doing it for 20 plus years, and so they know things. They know the tips and tricks. So you definitely talk to people at events, different people that have done it for longer. And I learned a lot. You learn a lot, but then you're just marketing and networking with them too. And they normally come and buy. I always sold to vendors because they saw my stuff and they're like, $5, you're going to be the cheapest thing there. Promise you. Sometimes events are just kind of pricey for things, like candles are expensive. What the heck? $5 jewelry is not. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Janet. I have like 10 necklaces on. I don't know what I was doing. I just kept adding them because I just had a lot of space up here. Okay. Today, part 4, right? Are we on part 4? He gave a little rundown. So if you've missed a few days, let me give you a quick little rundown. Where's my notes? That's not my notes because he kind of went over like what he talked about this week. So part 1, we're talking about customer gathering, right? Part 1, he talked about, is there a system in your business for custom gathering and can it be duplicated? Part 2 on Tuesday was talk about tools and resources. Part 3, process. The process defining prospects and to pivot that conversation into business. And then today he talked about the markets. So if you've never heard of hot, warm, cold marketing terms before, I can go over that just super quick, but there's a lot of good content out there that explains those 4 or 3 different markets. He says, if this is the first time you've ever heard this, go to the GoPro Academy because they're going to teach you way more in depth on that the GoPro Academy stuff. So hot market is your close friends and family. They kind of split up the people in your life into these 3 different categories. So hot market is close friends and family. And is there a system for that? And I think that's just what he wants us to get into, that mindset, is how we can teach our team and our new recruits how to systemize, right? And systemize, as we all are talking about, is something that can be duplicated, that we can teach them to do. And how do we know if it's going to work? Well, you got to test it. You got to know if it's going to be a system that works. And the test is everybody knows it, everybody does it, and it works. So that's how you know if it's a system. And I like that he said that. He said that a couple of times throughout the training today. Everybody knows it, everybody does it, and it works. So close market. He has gone over, when I did his very first 90-day run last year, and it was right before I went for the Sue's necklace, and I attribute doing that 90-day run for winning the Sue's. Absolutely. Because I was already in the mindset of just go my business. And then May hit and I just went, well, here we go. I'm just going to practice what he just preached at me. Right. And so it really did help my business doing these things that Eric Worre is teaching us. So he has a script. There's scripts for all of this stuff, especially your hot market. So if you have not contacted your hot market, like your close friends and family, write down what he does. He has a script, and I'll go over it just real quick because he kind of went over a little bit, but he goes in more depth in the GoPro Academy for sure. So you give them a compliment, you're asking them for support, or you're asking them to practice. And I've done this and it works. You disqualify them right off, like, oh, I don't really want you to join my team. I don't want you to sell paparazzi. I'm just asking for support. I'm asking for you to either be a one-time customer or give me support in another way, refer me to a friend, maybe even post, share my post online. That's what kind of we do. Encourage me. So you're just asking your friends and family, especially if you're just starting out in this business, for that support. And it's okay to ask them that. They're your close friends and family. They want to support you. So if you ever think that they don't, get that out of your head. Your close friends and family want to help you. So you ask them for some kind of support and have like a set thing that you're going to ask, because then if you can systemize that, then you can teach your teammate how to do that. And so you go and you just have a conversation. You're having a conversation asking for help. And that's pretty direct. That's a direct form, going to your heart market, and you're directly asking them for support to buy $5 jewelry or to support in any other way if they can't actually, buy $5 jewelry. And then warm market are people that you know, but aren't your close friends and family. So your acquaintances, your friends on Facebook, that old high school friend that you haven't talked to for 30 years. Those are kind of your warm market. You know them, but you wouldn't put them in your hot market. This one, you just start conversations. Money's in the messenger. I've said this a million times. He says it a million times. All business is conversation. If I feel like my lives are going slow, or if I need more people on my lives, I go to Messenger and I start messaging a million people. And then guess what? All those people, lots of them show up on my live the next time I'm live, because Facebook and their algorithm just does that. They see that you're talking to these people, and then they're going to push out your video to those people because they're trying to connect you, because that's what social media is this connection. And that's what Facebook is doing. So that's where the money is. Go to Messenger, start, you have to message people. If you're not messaging at least 20 to 30 people a day, you're missing out. You're missing out on viewers on your lives. I promise you. So you message them. You do not need to go in hard. I sell paparazzi, la, 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 la. No, you just say, hey, I saw your post about your daughter that just started school. I love that picture. Did she enjoy her first day? That's it. You go look at something they've posted, go message them about that post. They just went and saw the Barbie movie. Hey, I saw you saw the Barbie movie. Did you like it? You have to ask a question. You have to end it with a question so they'll message back. Because if you don't ask a question, they might not message back. You got to keep that conversation moving. You have to end it with a question. So it's so smart. You have to just start a conversation. So you start a conversation and then pivot. You're going to pivot to your business. And that's pretty easy to do, because if it's somebody you haven't talked to for a while, you ask them what they're up to. Then they're going to ask you what you're up to. Like, that's just easy. That's just that's going to happen. And so you then tell them what you're up to. Oh, I started this great business. I sell $5 jewelry. It's so awesome. Have you heard of it before? Yeah, I've heard of paparazzi. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I would love if you could check out my website. There's just so many ways you can pivot to a conversation about your business. So that's your warm market. Warm market's pretty easy to pivot because you kind of already know this person. You kind of already feel a little comfortable with this person. So then again, you gotta systemize. Like, we're talking about systems. This is all needs to be something that you can duplicate to teach your team, to teach them how to do this too. So then they're not just kind of going, shooting in the dark. I don't know what I'm doing. And then cold market are people you do not know. Cold market are strangers. Do you guys ever get messages from strangers about their business? How does it make you feel? Cringy? Yeah. I get messages from strangers about their business and it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't even know you and you're talking to me about skincare. Okay, I don't know or trust you. You have no validation. I'm not going to go buy your product because you are someone I don't know. So messaging people that are cold like that it doesn't work all the time. It might if you do like huge volume of that, but just messaging strangers isn't going to work because sometimes they don't even see your message because Facebook, you are not connected with that person. So cold market, you got to systemize. How are you going to get into the cold market? How do you meet new people? Well, you can add them as a friend and then message them. So, you know, the find, add, what is it? Add, find, message. I wrote it down somewhere. Add,
Yeah,
tag,
find-
message.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, there's two. So there's add tag message or find add message. And there's like different strategies for both. They're slightly different, but what he talked about today was add tag message.
Yeah, he did say add tag message because
Mhm.
tagging them alerts Facebook again that you're connected. And if you add them as a friend, they will then see your message. You have to do those two things first because I've done all of this, guys. Because when I did the 90-day social media run, this was heavy, heavy what Fraser Books taught us about how to add people, how to find new customers, and all of that. And I want to tell you guys, it actually works. I know it sounds weird, but going into groups, going into places that have like a similar interest, that you can go in and create conversations or a post to ask a question, to create engagement, it works. And guys, I have a teammate because of that. I went in last year. Was it last year? No, it was this year, February. I was going to Dallas for EMP. I went into a Dallas group. I asked a simple question about renting a car or Ubering. I had 100 comments just on that post. And it was a little overwhelming because then I'm like, well, who do I pick? Who do I add tag message? You know, and so I did a few girls, you know, I kind of focused on maybe because I went and checked out their Facebooks, you know, I went and did some stalkery things, whatever. And I added and tagged and messaged a couple of people that tagged, only a few. And now that person is my friend. She's bought from me and now she signed up last month. Oh my gosh, it actually works. And so go into groups. So that's how the cold market worked for me, is going into different groups. So again, that's a system. Is that going to work for everyone? I don't know, but I think if you do it in volume, it can, because you're going to be finding more people. Even if they don't become a teammate, at least you have another person on your Facebook with more eyes, because they might have a friend that sees their share of your lives. You know how it just trickles down, right? It might not be that person, but it could be their sister or their best friend. You know, there could be just, there's always like a little connection. And so teaching your team how to do that. Find a group that's about jewelry or fashion or something in our category of jewelry, or even just something that you're into, because again, we're still trying to brand ourselves, right? So what you're into. I was going to Dallas, so that worked for me. Is that going to work for everyone? No, don't go into Dallas if you're not going to Dallas. That's kind of weird. But go, like, what if you're like a dog mom? Go to dog mom groups, right? And go post about your dog or ask a question about a dog. And then boom, you just found somebody that has something in common with you. So anyway, there's so many things you can do with that, but narrow it down and create a system so that it works, so that it can be duplicated, so that you can teach somebody how to do each of these cold, warm, and hot, warm, cold markets. Wow. Anyway, so that's the assignment, how to systemize all of that so we can get more customers. And that's kind of the deal. Don't always think of the end goal. I only need teammates. I only need teammates. No, start with that customer thing. You really want to build your customer base, because customers, more than likely, I mean, in my case, I think pretty much every customer has turned into, not every customer, but they were a customer first and they turned into a teammate, right? It's rare. I've had maybe a couple people sign up with me and they never bought with me. That's only a few. I can probably count how many, but normally they're a customer first because they want to see how this works. You got to be that example. And so always show up, always be showing up for your customers and for your team. So anyway, that's it. I'm done. Was that okay?
Yeah, that was awesome. There's a lot
Okay.
of comments on Facebook saying,
Oh, great.
strangers, Mildred said strangers are her best customers. Janet said Facebook Reels are also great for cold market. So that's another good
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Absolutely. If you guys haven't looked at any of that 90-day social media run, if you feel like you need some social media training, it's still up, right? Can people still go to that, Kaylee? I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, for sure.
That
It's up and
is,
running, yeah.
oh yeah, that is amazing information right there. That kind of like blew my mind of how many different things you can and should be doing for a social media business, right? Because if you're not doing the things, your algorithm is just going to keep being crap, right? And I think stories, reels, posts, all of it needs to be utilized. I mean, I create a reel in CapCut. That's an app that I use that's free. You should all go download it. It's free, but it doesn't have a watermark for other social media platforms. So I can take my CapCut. I actually cut off the CapCut at the end because, that's what I do. And then I can go and post that in 5 different locations. So just be smart, being smart about how you're posting and where you're posting and getting your eyes on people, I think really is, that's how you find people. That's how you get more viewers. I get asked that all the time. How do I find viewers? How do I find customers? Well, you have to show up consistently and you got to be posting and you got to be doing the things consistently. So sorry, that was a little rant. That was ranty. Sorry, don't mean to rant. Great job. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. I like being validated. Who doesn't? Bill, you're awesome. Anyway, any questions? I like ranty. Thanks, Tanya.
I don't have a
Those
question.
were all
I just have a
great
comment.
tips. I'm sorry, Robin.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, those were all really, really good tips. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I wrote everything down, so I will be working on that today.
Cool. Thanks, Janet.
Amazing stuff, yeah.
It's good stuff.
I was just going to say that, yes, like Janet is saying, those are amazing. And I have found scheduling posts really help me. I love going in and I will schedule them out. My goal is to set them up for the whole week so I don't have to worry about it. But it makes it nice. I don't have to stress in the morning. Oh my gosh, I got to get up and get my first post out. It's already scheduled. And it's funny, one time we were watching a movie, me and my husband, and I had scheduled a post and it notified him on his phone that I had posted, and he looks and he's like, how did that
How'd you do
post?
that?
You're not on your phone.
You're
Yeah,
like, I'm a
so-
wizard.
Yeah. So yeah,
Do you
I
play
would-
with times of day? Do you post at the exact same time every day, or do you
no,
do
I
you vary
don't.
it?
Yeah, I
Ah.
move it around. And I move around what I post in
As you
different
should.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do too. I definitely do different times of day and different kinds of content, like what the
Yeah.
Frank's challenge is, learn, grow, all that things. I think it's really important because then you're going to be reaching different kinds of audience and stuff. If you guys, go schedule posts. If you have a professional account, you can schedule posts. You can also schedule them on your business page and your groups. But if it's just a normal personal account, you cannot schedule posts. So it's another good reason to be a professional account.
Yeah, I do mine under Meta Business Suite, and yeah, it's
So do you only do them you only schedule on your business? Do you not schedule on your personal?
no, I do them. So it goes both.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Yeah. Yep. And Instagram. It's
Mhm,
connected
they're
to
linked.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yep.
And my VIP group.
Perfect. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's smart. Taking like one day a week and just scheduling a bunch of posts, then you don't have to worry about for the rest of the week is really smart. That works. That's a work smarter, not harder kind of thing. Thanks, Robin.
I have a question.
Janet.
Like I was thinking about that the other day. I noticed that on my business page and my group pages, I can schedule posts, but on my regular page, my personal page, I can't. And I'm looking at it right now. It says I am a digital creator public. On my personal page, I can edit that, but I don't see Entrepreneur, would that be the professional?
It says professional mode. So you have to go into your Facebook here. Okay, that's what I did. Okay, here's my page.
Mm-hmm,
This is my front page. And then you
Mhm.
have the 3 little dots over here.
mm-hmm.
Okay, click the
Gotcha.
three little dots, scroll down. And mine's gonna say turn off professional mode, but you should have one that says turn on professional mode.
Mine says turn off.
Oh, so you are professional.
Then how come it won't let me? Yeah, it will not let me schedule.
So when you are scheduling, you have to, let's see here. Public album. Does it have to be a picture, Robin?
No, it should have the little thing up there. Right now, mine says public and album, and usually it'll say you can schedule or cross post or whatever, but that's not an
Yeah.
option.
So like I just put blah, 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 and then I put next. And then right there, scheduling options. Maybe it's only on the app. Are you on an app or a
I don't know.
computer?
I'm on my tablet and my phone. I'll work on it though. It's about 4
Okay.
minutes till. I don't want to.
Sorry. Okay.
I don't
Message
want to run
me.
into anybody's new releases and blame it
Yeah,
on
no
me.
worries. Okay, message me. I can find a video how to show you that.
Okay.
Okay,
I
cool.
appreciate that because I would
Yeah.
love to do mine for a week on my personal as well. I do
For
it on
sure.
the other pages like Robin does. So, yay. Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I think we're done.
Hey,
Happy
have a
new
good day.
releases.
Thanks, Suze.
Thank
See
you so
later.
much. Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
You too.